What'd you think of the movie, bro?
To be honest, man, I thought it was fantastic.
Say that again.
What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Holy shit.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good. All right, here we are, the Fantastic 3, reviewing the Fantastic 4. I would have liked to have 4 people for this review, but I don't have that many friends, so...
We do. She's just invisible.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, and very quiet. But anyways, so yeah, we saw the Fantastic Four First Steps. First thing I want to acknowledge, I didn't do a review for Superman because I didn't fucking feel like it. But I'll do a quick review here. Thought it was really great. I give it a 9. Best Superman movie since the first one with Christopher Reeve. Much better than that Man of Steel nonsense. David Cornsweet was great. Nicholas Hoult was great. Just really, really great movie. Probably the best DC movie I've seen since probably the Suicide Squad, which I guess wasn't that long ago. But Superman was great. Go see it. But we're not talking about that shit right now. We're talking about the newest Fantastic Four film. This is the 4th, technically the 5th attempt. Before we get to that, let's talk about the other Fantastic Four. So first there was the unreleased one from 1994, which I don't think you guys have seen.
No.
I saw it like a year ago because somebody put it on YouTube. I don't know if it's there anymore, but I found it, and it was genuinely, unironically, it's the best Fantastic Four movie. It's like, it's not amazing, it's not even good, but it's got the spirit down, and there's something charming about how cheesy it is. And I'd recommend trying to find it, especially if you're a Fantastic Four fan, because it's not bad. Like, there's some good stuff in it. So next was the Tim Story movies with, there was the 2005 and 2007 one. I grew up with those movies, but, they're bad, especially the second one. The first one is...
It's campy.
Yeah.
It is. I think it gets the characters down, but that's about it.
Yeah, I don't personally like it that much. The second one was way worse. The first one, we just rewatched it, and I think I was a little harsh on that movie. Still not my favorite thing ever, but, it's got something to it. You can tell they tried.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was Fanforstic, which,
Bad.
yeah. That movie, yeah. We don't need to talk about that shit. But
Enough said.
enough said. So now we get to this one, the Fantastic Four First Steps. First off, first complaint, drop the. You know what I mean? Like, just Fantastic Four First Steps. We don't need the. It's just a mouthful. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but anyways, ooh, that guy's he's on the run.
I was like, the hell?
All right. Anyways, let's start with you, Ali.
Oh,
How did you feel about the Fantastic Four First Steps?
So this is coming from like the most casual Fantastic Four fan in the world, but I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I watched the 2005 Fantastic Four about a week ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like that one was still enjoyable, but it kind of felt like they dicked around the whole movie until Doctor Doom decided to progress the plot again.
Not a lot of crime fighting.
But with this one, like, I think the biggest thing with that one I noticed was, like, they all felt like caricatures.
In the original?
Yeah, in the original. And here, like, I really, really enjoyed all the characters. I think particularly Johnny jumped from being my least favorite in the 2005 movie, because I was just kind of whatever about him. But here, he's great. I feel like he has some really great scenes.
Yeah.
Especially with a specific character. But I really love his interactions with Thing too. I think they're a lot better than what they did in that movie. I guess I'm gonna be comparing a lot, since that's really my understanding of Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Other than Rivals, I guess. But, no, I thought the characterization was great. That was a huge plus for me.
Yeah. Joseph, what do you think?
I love this movie.
Really?
I think everybody did a fantastic job.
Ooh.
Pedro Pascal.
Say that shit again?
Fantastic job. Pedro Pascal surprised me as Reed Richards. I thought he was going to be Pedro Pascal, but no, I actually saw Reed Richards.
Yeah.
Vanessa Kirby, I think, is the best Sue Storm.
Yeah.
I think she killed it as well. Joseph Quinn as Johnny, like also you guys, I was kind of nervous about, but in the end, he won me.
Yeah.
And
Evan Moss Baccarat.
That guy. As a Thing,
yeah,
I still thought he was good. I just wish, in terms of things I didn't like, it's very nitpicky, just preferences for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I think everybody nailed their characters, even Silver Surfer and Galactus.
Yeah.
Like, I have no complaints for this movie. I love this movie.
Yeah.
Top 10 MCU movie for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought this movie sucked. No, no.
True.
No, I thought this movie was good. I really liked it. I actually kind of exceeded my expectations. I will say, I did like Superman better. I had higher highs in that movie. Like, I got close to tearing up in Superman. I never got close here. But I still really enjoyed this movie. I went in thinking it'll probably be good, but this movie won me over. The first, like, 5 minutes, like, basically the opening scene is so good. Like, it gets you just so excited, and it introduces everything so well, and I just loved the style. The visual style of this movie is so cool. It fits the tone and the world so perfectly, and I love the decision with the 60s futuristic, like, combination that they went with. It reminded me of The Incredibles.
It's a live action Incredible.
Yeah.
Which is what Fantastic Four is supposed to be.
Yeah. And yeah, it was phenomenal, you know, in that respect. And the cast, when the cast was first announced, I was like, okay, sure. No, you know, I don't know. Pedro and Joseph Quinn. So Pedro, I was like, I like Pedro Pascal, don't get me wrong, and he's got a lot of range. But him as Reed Richards, it's like, okay, you sure. There are worse choices. But he really won me over in this movie. In the trailers, I felt like he was just, it's just gonna be Pedro Pascal. But in the movie, the actual movie, he's like, wow, that's Reed Richards. Like, I love how he's this really smart guy, but he also can't. He has trouble, like, connecting emotionally to certain things, and I thought he nailed it. And Joseph Quinn was the other one where I was like, okay, I guess. But again, he really won me over. Like, he really, like, he killed it. He that was Johnny Storm, man. And of course, Evan Moss Backrack, who was previously Micro in The Punisher. And he's also in The Bear,
Yes.
which is a shitty show, but he was really good in this. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a shitty show. He was good in this too. I will say he is probably the one with the least, like, amount of things to do in this movie. Like, no, but I just feel like he was given, like, everybody else was given more to work with than he was. Not that he had nothing to work with, but I just would have liked to see a little more from him.
His moments of shine were kind of subtle compared to everybody else.
Yeah, and there's this one subplot that he has that kind of goes nowhere.
Yeah.
But I thought the best character and performance in this movie was Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm. Easily the best Sue Storm we've ever gotten. I think this is honestly the best version of all of them.
I think this is also the most powerful version of each character we've seen.
Yeah. That was one of the issues with the 2005 one is, yeah, they spend most of that movie just dicking around and being like, look how cool our powers are. But
this movie skips that because they already know the order.
yeah. This movie just, it shows them all using their powers in ways that were really creative, and again, you know, this is gonna seem cliche, but they feel like a family.
Yes.
Which is so important for a movie like this. They feel like, you can tell these people have been living together and working together and seeing each other every day for 4 years, which is how long they've been the Fantastic Four. And I love that. You know, I love the relationship between Johnny and Ben in this movie. You can tell they're like brothers. They get along, but sometimes they fight. But they fight in ways that brothers fight, where it's like, you know, it's not the end of the relationship. It's
Johnny
just like
egging him on the home.
yeah. And this movie also, I love, it just shows them being people. It shows them being human. Like, there's a lot of scenes where they use their powers in ways that are just convenient for them. Like, Johnny will use his fire to light a dark room, or, you know, Invisible Woman will use her force field to, like, push something. And yeah, I thought this movie was really great. I do have some complaints too, but nothing too major, nothing that detracted from me. I think for me, probably the biggest complaint was sometimes the CGI was a little weird.
Yeah.
There were a couple green screen shots, so I'm like, ooh, that could have used another pass.
I noticed it the most with The Thing and Reed.
Yeah.
When he stretched.
Yeah. Reed stretching, that's a hard thing to make look good in live action, but I thought they did it well.
Yeah.
One thing, they never showed his skin stretching,
Right.
which is a good
It was
choice.
always close.
There's no way to make that look good, at least not right now.
Yeah.
Every time he's shown stretching, he's in the
Looks bad.
yeah. But
It's hard to get skin texture right.
yeah. Yeah, although I hear the live action One Piece did it okay, but I haven't seen that shit. But yeah, every time Reed's shown stretching, it's either in a suit or, you know, so it looks
Close,
fine.
yeah.
And it never took me out of the movie. But yeah, what else do you guys think before we get into
That's not
spoilers?
spoilers.
Do you guys want to go into spoilers, or?
It's up to you.
Well, I want to talk about Galactus in this movie really quick?
Galactus was awesome.
Yeah.
I never thought we were gonna get a comic book accurate Galactus after our first, you know.
He was a cloud.
Yeah, I thought Silver Surfer and Galactus were. We said it after the movie, like this is just a better version of Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Which it kind of is.
It's got the same plot, basically.
Yeah, but I love them as villains.
Mm-hmm.
There's also another villain here that they haven't advertised really much. That's in this as well. I thought that was cool.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
But this movie did everything for me. I honestly have no complaints. I would go see this again.
Yeah. John Malkovich is in the trailer. He's not in this movie, which is he's mentioned. His character that he was supposed to play is mentioned, but he's not in the movie, which is weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was he supposed to play the Red? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But they mentioned him in the movie, but they don't actually show him.
You know what? I'm kind of glad. I don't think I needed him. It would have been cool to see, but maybe I don't know if I needed that for the story.
Yeah. Ali, what do you think of Galactus?
I thought he was really great. I mean, their plan to bring in, I guess, well, that's spoiler territory.
Yeah.
But
Well, if you know the Galactus character, you know what he wants to do.
that's true.
No.
I'd say like when I really got invested in the story was when they came back to Earth and had that whole press moment because it was like, oh shit.
That's the scene where he goes, "I don't know if we're safe."
Yeah, no, and I think that's a great moment for him. I absolutely love that moment, and just the moment where he reveals what they actually just could have done to save everyone.
I loved how this movie they're I won't spoil it in case you don't know, but they're dealing with a situation that is really, really dire, and the whole movie there's this sense of dread because, like, I was watching it like I genuinely don't know if they're going to be able to fix this problem or not, and there's the whole movie there's just this sense of like just dread, just like, oh fuck, you know what I mean? And then when it finally all starts going down, it's fun, but it's also like there's character moments. It reminded me of the final battle of Incredibles where it's different. It's not like that, but it is like there's so much character and there's so many fun moments, and yeah, if you just I mean, as a Fantastic Four fan, it's very exciting. I'm ready to go into spoilers if you guys are.
All right, I'll give this a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8, maybe an 8.5. I would go see it again in the theater. Yeah.
You borrow?
Give it a 10.
He liked it.
Since he doesn't rate.
He gave it a out of 10. So that's a recommendation to me. That sounds like that shit to me. So yeah, spoilers. What do you guys want to talk about first?
So I'll just tell my nitpicks stuff. I like the thing in this movie, but I still wish he had a deeper voice, and he was still bigger.
Really?
When Reed and Sue hug him, it's like you don't even have to reach; they can still hug him. So I just still wish he was just a little bit bulkier, a little bit bigger.
I guess.
Johnny, when he's going up to Shalabal,
yeah,
and he's in outer space, he shouldn't be able to breathe. So that part didn't make sense to me.
I always just assumed it was like something part of his powers that I just didn't understand.
Yeah, because the thing went up to space and he was freezing.
Right.
Instantly.
Well, I mean,
I know he can keep himself warm.
Maybe he's holding his breath.
But his power.
Yeah.
Did he speak? No, he didn't. Huh?
No, he didn't.
Or maybe that was what.
Yeah, because I guess you wouldn't freeze to death. But
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe then that's what it is.
Yeah.
Franklin Richards was a cute baby.
Yeah, I heard before that he was CGI, and I think he's CG when he's like first born.
Way better than Twilight.
Oh my god, fuck.
It's a very clean baby, I will say. There was like no blood.
That's
whatsoever.
true. That was kind of weird, huh?
I am curious. I thought that was a good scene, the birth scene. When
I love that whole space sequence. I thought that was great.
Awesome.
This movie has great visuals.
Yeah.
For a Marvel movie.
And
like the CGI looks good in those visuals during those scenes.
Yeah, I complained about the CGI earlier, but it's really only like a couple shots that I noticed. Like during all the action scenes, they're exciting. Yeah. They're intense too. Like the scene where they first go to meet Galactus, that was so great because like you see Galactus, you see a little bit of him in the trailer, but when you actually see him in this movie, you're like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Ralph Ineson plays him, and he does so good. The voice, like every time Galactus talks, you feel like just him talking could level a city block. You know what I mean?
Dude, just the first shot of him, you're like,
with his
holy
eyes.
crap, that's like a comic book panel right there.
Yeah.
There were like at least 5 shots where I was like, yeah, this is probably gonna become someone's computer or paper.
This is the most comic booky that the MCU has been in a long time.
Yeah.
This might be the most comic booky movie they've made, and this movie is like
more than Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, I think so. It's just so like, and this movie just like takes the Jack Kirby style, and it's just like, here it is on the big screen.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, Galactus was great. Shala Bal was really cool.
She surprised me.
Yeah, she surprised me
They
too.
actually gave her more background than they did the first Silver Surfer.
Yeah, she had a lot of
That was
character.
great, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she was really cool.
I was surprised she didn't die from that black hole. I thought that was gonna be it for her.
Nah, she survived that shit. No, yeah,
Mole Man? We got Mole Man in here.
Mole Man was great. Paul Walter Hauser plays him, who I love.
The Underminer.
Yeah,
That's exactly
essentially.
what I thought.
Yeah, he was great. He has a fun character moment where he says, "I don't trust surface dwellers, but I do trust Sue." And that just in that one line, there's just so much there that I was like, that's so good.
Did you like his look?
Yeah,
They're trying to make him look as comic as possible.
yeah,
without
he looked
going
like
too silly.
he looked like the Mole Man.
With the glasses and the green.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know I already mentioned this, but I love the opening montage where they show their origin, but then they also show that they've been the Fantastic Four for 4 years. The whole world loves them, you know, and they just show a bunch of them just doing cool stuff. And sometimes, like, I feel like superhero movies don't do that enough. Like, I feel like, yeah,
Not
sometimes,
anymore.
yeah, sometimes it's just like, don't get me wrong, I still want character and emotion and all that, but sometimes it is just cool to see the superheroes do cool stuff. You
Like,
know what I mean?
last time I remember someone doing that was like Captain America.
Yeah, yeah. And that opening montage, it tells you everything you need to know, and it gets you so excited.
Mhm.
And it just makes the characters, like, all the characters are just instantly lovable. You care about them. And you know, you buy the fact that, like, yeah, I don't want to see them give up their son to
Yeah.
even for the whole world, you know what I mean? And I want to see them. And I also love how they portray the world. The world that they live in this movie is just so filled with personality. It looks so Jack Kirby, and all the people, all the civilians, there's some side characters you meet. So it makes you go like, fuck, I don't want Galactus to eat this world. You know what I mean? And you think, I mean, most of the time with superhero movies, it's like, yeah, you know they're going to win and shit. But with this movie, I was actually, for most of it, I was like, I don't know if they're going to fucking, like, you know what I mean?
I love that they made Reed actually the smartest man in the world.
Yeah. And you can...
wasn't stupid like Doctor Strange.
Oh.
They actually made him smart and actually struggled trying to come up with the plan.
This Reed Richards would not have died in Multiverse of Madness the way
No.
John Krasinski Reed Richards
And
died.
I think this Reed Richards would have helped Tony in Endgame or
Yeah.
Infinity War
Yeah.
with what he created here. It would have worked, I guess, if Shabala didn't destroy all those shits.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised they built
That
all
was
that
crazy.
really fast, but
I think it was over the course of like a month.
okay.
Because
It
they
was
said
a cool
when
montage.
she went to the black hole, they said she'll be out in a month.
Oh, okay.
It'll take her a month to get out. So yeah, no,
It's still pretty fast.
yeah, but Reed's the smartest guy in the world. Man.
I know, but it's talking about the whole
I mean, if the whole world knew they were gonna
Yeah.
die if they didn't get this shit
Gotta
done.
get the if only we did that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Only we got our shit together.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, yeah, Reed Richards was you buy that he is the smartest man in the world, but you also buy the fact that he is the smartest man in the world can sometimes be a negative on his life and his marriage. Yeah, Pedro really surprised me. I mean, I always know he was a good actor, but he really he sold me in this movie. I believe that he's the smartest guy in the world.
after this, can you be sold that he'll be the main lead in Avengers Doomsday?
I can't think of anyone else that I would want to be the main lead of Doomsday.
At first, I thought it was like obviously be Sam Wilson, but now I kind of like Pedro a lot
No,
more.
it needs to be Pedro. Yeah.
I'm okay with Pedro, Chris Hemsworth, and then
Yelena?
yeah, I like Florence Pugh.
Yeah, those three. I feel like I can see
I don't
them.
know if like character-wise she'd be up there leading.
No, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, she
think-
is the leader of the
you
new
would, I
Avengers.
think you would need somebody. Because what are the teams?
There's the new Avengers.
It might be Shuri. now that I
Maybe.
think about it.
There's also the X-Men.
Yeah, but I feel like they're gonna die in the first couple.
I don't think they're going to be in the movie that
No,
much.
yeah.
Um,
But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'm really excited to see the Fantastic Four and the new Avengers meet
Yeah.
because they're both like
Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four seem more like families than the Avengers,
the Avengers ever did.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. The Avengers were like coworkers that would hang out outside of work sometimes.
Yeah.
The Fantastic Four is like, just like in like the dinner scene at the beginning. I was like, I believe that. They're a family.
A group of scientists / astronauts trying to be heroes.
Yeah,
That's
and
what it is.
and the Thunderbolts / New Avengers, whatever.
Rejects.
Yeah,
losers.
they feel more like a family. I can't wait for the Fantastic Four and the New Avengers to meet. I'm really excited to see that. I'm more excited to see the Fantastic Four than the fucking 90-year-old X-Men. You just
Yeah.
show up. Who gives a shit? Like,
Just seeing their comic book costumes. That's all I care about.
So you guys want to talk about the credit scenes?
Sure. Oh, so I told them before this, I was like on social media, and I thought I got spoiled the end credit scene. And when we saw the end credit scene, I'm like, well, what the fuck? It wasn't that. So I don't know what it is, what I saw. But we can tell the credit scenes, and then we can say what I saw.
Okay, so the first credit scene, it's 4 years later.
Mhm.
Sue Storm is hanging out with Franklin, who's now older.
4.
And she leaves, and she comes back, and she sees, you don't see his face, but you see a man in a green cloak talking to Franklin, and you're like,
With a mask in his hand.
yeah, oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh, yeah, it was a mask in his hand.
That's
yeah.
cool. And immediately I'm like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
Doctor Doom.
Well, because in this movie, when they're at the boards, like, of all the countries,
Yeah.
they go over to Latveria, and there's somebody missing. Like, someone's supposed to be there. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
yeah.
that's supposed to be Doom. So,
Is Robert Downey Jr. from their world?
I don't know, because they didn't mention Doom going up with them when they went to space and got the powers.
Yeah.
So maybe he isn't.
They might change his origin. on
Yeah.
this. Yeah, no, it was a good credit scene. I mean, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
as Doctor Doom, we'll see.
We'll see.
I mean, he was good in Oppenheimer as a very angry man, you know? So, I think he'll probably be able to do it. I really don't think it's Victor Von Doom. I really think it's going to be a Tony Stark variant, which is a little disappointing.
We'll see.
But I don't know.
I'll wait.
But that mid-credit scene was pretty cool. I liked
Mm-hmm.
it. It was like, again, even though I'm not completely sold on RDJ Doctor Doom,
It gets you more excited.
Yeah.
It's coming, even though
And-
it's going to be more than a year.
and it was less of, like, most credit scenes are like hype, like, oh shit. This one was more like, oh shit.
Yeah, like
which I like.
You're worried.
Yeah.
You're worried more.
Yeah, which is cool.
That's like Thanos coming up at the end of Ragnarok.
Yeah. And the end credit scene was just fun. It was just they mentioned that they have a cartoon, and they just show the cartoon at the end. It was cute. Oh, Herbie. We didn't talk about Herbie. Herbie's great.
He was Wally.
He was Wally, essentially. The funny thing about Herbie is Herbie, I think, was introduced in the Fantastic Four cartoon from the 60s because they didn't have the rights to the Human Torch, so they couldn't use him. So they had the Thing, the Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, and Herbie.
That sucks because Torch is.
Yeah,
I would argue Invisible Woman's probably the most powerful in this version.
I think so too.
The way she stopped Galactus or pushed Galactus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know.
I never seen Johnny absorb fire either.
In this movie?
Yeah, he was absorbing all those fires when he was saving the
Oh,
buildings.
yeah, at the beginning.
So like I said, I feel like this is the most powerful all these characters have been.
Yeah. Back in the day, people hated Herbie because they were like, "Get the fucking robot out of here! I want to see Human Torch, man. What the fuck?"
Right.
It's like if they
I
had,
would too.
yeah, it's like if they had, the Incredibles, but instead of Dash, it was a little fucking squirrel or something. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this shit? you know? Oh man, I was gonna say something. I just,
I think you could kind of guess the plot just from the trailers,
yeah.
but it doesn't go the way you expected.
No, I fully expect. Based on the Thunderbolts end credit scene, I
Everybody
was like, oh, that Earth's fucked.
Yeah, and then they're coming over here.
Yeah,
That's what
but
everybody thought.
they haven't shown why they're coming. I would assume it's because they need help with Doctor Doom. And I
Okay,
don't know.
So the thing I saw, right,
Yeah.
was a picture. It was 2 pictures. Picture was the Fantastic Four ship, like, in a desert,
Yeah.
and they're getting off, and then it's Bucky and Red Guardian looking at them as they're getting off, and they're talking.
Hmm.
That's what I thought the end credit scene was going to be. I guess
Interesting.
that's from Avengers.
Yeah, it might be a leak.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, yeah, they haven't explained unless.
Maybe it was an AI video.
What does Doom want with Franklin? Do you know what?
I mean, Franklin's the most powerful baby in the world. I would assume he wants him for that. Like, Galactus wanted him because he thought he could, like, take over his role.
So Doom can kidnap him and like,
Raise him as his own,
bring him
maybe?
to our Earth
I don't know.
to take over.
I have no idea. But he definitely wants that kid.
Yeah.
I think Franklin's going to be at the center of Doomsday.
Okay.
I think Franklin's going to be a big part of that. Yeah, no, I'm very.
This and Thunderbolts.
We're both.
Marvel's building momentum. I don't want to say
Yeah.
Marvel's back yet,
No,
but they're
no.
building momentum. They're getting better.
If Doomsday is really, really good and it gets you excited for Secret Wars.
Well, Spider-Man comes out before.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Yeah, I have no idea because Spider-Man was supposed to come out after, but now it's coming out before. So it's like, I don't know what they're going to do.
It's gonna be with Punisher.
Yeah, Punisher's in that movie and Hulk's in that movie. And I'm just
then
kind of like,
Punisher's getting his own special
yeah.
before that.
I'm just kind of looking at it like, I don't know what they're doing with that, but we'll see, I guess. I would assume Daredevil's probably going to be in it too.
Well, Daredevil's getting his second season as well.
Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. But, yeah. No, yeah, I mean, this movie was, it exceeded my expectations. I went into, I was like, it'll probably be good. And it was, but it was a lot of fun. And it was
better than I thought.
Easily, it's the best Fantastic Four film.
Yeah. Top 10 MCU movie for me.
I'd have to look at the list. But no, this movie's great. I'd recommend it. Go see it. I know some people back in the day, people would just see Marvel no matter what, but now people are more selective.
Go see this.
Go see this shit.
Yeah.
It is very, very good.
You will like it.
Galactus is great. He was powerful. And Shia LaBeouf was great. I would assume we'll see more of them.
I can't imagine like what would be the biggest complaint about this movie.
I don't know. There was nothing really that stuck out to me.
Yeah.
Other than just like nitpicks scattered throughout, like, oh, that CG was a little weird, and oh, this scene was a little rushed, or maybe that joke wasn't the funniest, but you know.
I thought the characters and the story was so good that and it was pretty fast paced. My attention was on the screen all the time.
Yeah. The cat, and like I said, I know people kind of talk shit about the cast when it was first revealed, but I thought they all
They
killed it.
surprised you.
Yeah, I thought they all did great. I mean, Vanessa Kirby was probably the one where I was like, I knew she was going to do great, and she did. I thought she was the best character in this movie. Oh, another thing. They said before that Sue Storm is the leader of the Fantastic Four, like in marketing, but she's not. Reed Richards is the leader. I don't know if that was a fake quote or something, but like people got mad at it.
I could see from that speech she gave to everybody outside.
She's the leader of the Future Foundation, which is different, you know? And yeah, she gives that speech, but Reed Richards, he's the leader.
I think she's a better public leader because you know how Reed is, not very sentimental or empathetic.
Yeah.
So you might just say, oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Fuck. Dude, when the smartest man in the world,
Yes.
when you ask him if you're safe and he says, I don't know, that's when you start shitting your pants.
So I could see like Sue being the public leader.
Yeah.
She's the one talking to people. I can see that.
Yeah.
But Reed is still the leader of this team.
Yeah.
And then putting in that car seat was the funniest scene.
That was so good. Because I was like, that's what I want. I want them to be a family, you know what I mean? They're like brothers.
But yeah.
Do you guys have any final thoughts?
What did you guys think of the soundtrack? I like that.
Oh, it was great.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking about that the whole time. I think the soundtrack is really great.
I like the main theme.
Yes,
Yeah.
the main theme was very good, and there were a lot of moments throughout that were very great. The space chase in particular was very good. The showdown at the end,
Yeah.
when they first encountered Galactus.
Mhm.
Overall, really great soundtrack.
Yeah, I love the Fantastic Four. That was really cool
Yeah.
in the trailers. And in the movie, they use it at really appropriate times. And
Yeah.
it's like,
Yes.
yes. More superheroes need themes. Like the Avengers have one. And
They
fucking,
have themes, they just don't bring them back.
Yeah, I know, right? It's fucking
Like the only
annoying.
themes that continue are Avengers and Guardians. There's
Yeah.
only two themes.
Dun, dun, dun,
Iron Man had his own theme.
Ant-Man has one.
Captain America had his own theme.
dun, dun.
Get him to carry on to the next movie.
Yeah, man. Fucking the superheroes need fucking music. Even like the Incredibles understood this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
They kept doing the same leitmotif during the whole movie, and it was so fucking good.
I mean,
Ba-
fuck,
ba-
that was one of the best things about Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Was her fucking theme. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, no. Oh man. Yeah, the soundtrack was great. The movie visually looked really good. If it just that's a common complaint Marvel movies get, is that visually they're kind of boring. But this movie,
No,
like,
this
it had a
one
lot
was
going
good,
on,
yeah.
and I could tell the editors had fun because there's a lot of dynamic editing choices. And
You want to see a sequel to this?
oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Of them still back on their planet?
Yeah,
Or
I love this
MCU?
world. You know, I feel like them in the MCU. It would be like, I don't know, like seeing this Fantastic Four in fucking boring ass MCU New York. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird that this Earth was exactly the same. Like they too have Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
I was like, it hasn't been everything exactly the same. I know New York looked different, like futuristic 60s, but still,
Yeah.
you know, I'm pretty sure they don't have the same history as us.
Was there a 9/11 there, or did the Fantastic Four stop it?
Probably.
I don't know. Well, I've said everything I needed to say. I thought this movie was great. Go see it.
Yes.
Definitely worth watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you could say it's fantastic.